right, so today I want to talk about banks. Why do we use them? What do they do? Why do they even exist? When you chose your bank, the one that you give your money to every time you get paid, how did you choose them? Did you choose them because that's who your company, what's the word, direct deposits your money to every month? Because it's easier for them, or did you choose it because your parents banked there and had saving accounts for you, and you just opened a checking account there, or did you actually look at their interest rates, their investment opportunities, what they actually do for you, and what they do with your money every month? Like, did you actually look at these things? This is the first question. You don't have to answer to me. Nobody. Answer it for yourself. Like, why did you choose your bank? Did you choose because they hold your cash, because they have safety and they insure up to $250,000? Or did you choose them because you wanted a loan and they have good loan terms? Just why? Personally, I only use banks because it's easy to transfer large amounts of money, investment, real estate stuff. The only reason I choose a bank. Their insurance rates are an absolute joke, in my opinion. Um, but to choose the correct bank, what are your needs? What do you want? Why? Look at what you needed. Like, oh, I need a credit card with no annual fees. Or I needed a mortgage loan and they have the best terms, 15 years. So on and so forth. Whatever. But if your answer is to earn an interest rate off your money, banks are not the best place for that. Their checking accounts, the interest rate on their checking account, and if you don't believe me, you could go to bankrates.com. They have all the information. Checking accounts at most big banks, like ones y'all probably use, Chase, Wells Fargo, whoever else, they're 0.01%. So not 1%, they're 0.01%, meaning every time. So every year you lose, on average, the inflation rate is 3%. So every year your money sits in there, you lose 2.99% of your money. About 3%, which isn't a big deal unless you've had it there for 10 years. Then you lost 30% of your money. And no, the numbers didn't go down, they didn't take it from you per se, but you lost the buying power. Inflation, I know a lot of people don't know what inflation is. Inflation is basically, best way to explain it, in my opinion, is grandma cookies, the little blue packs. They used to be 10 cent, 25 cent, depending on what year you was leaving school trying to hurry up and get a pack of cookies. Now they're $1.50. That's inflation. Everything goes up. So the reason that how far your money goes, that's inflation. So the fact that in the last 10 years you had $20,000 in your account, that 20,000 is now worth less, not worthless, worth less, meaning you can't buy as much. So that 3% your bank took every year for the last 10 years, you now have 30% less. So that 10,000, that 20,000 I said, you only have 14,000. So that's how far it goes. Because your bank took 6,000 and then charge you a fee to do it. Could you have earned 7% on that? Yeah. Could you have earned 16% on your 20,000 while it was sitting there? Yeah, there was different ways to do that. But if that's not what you're banking for, it's not what we're talking about. But yeah, that's the average checking account. Or they'd be like, oh, here. But I'm outside today because y'all said I need more light. Yes, I listened to my feedback. Thank you for the feedback. Please give me more. Put it in comments. Let me know. The average on a savings account at, let's say Citibank, the best one is 0.9%. So meaning instead of taking 2.99% of your money, they took 2.1% of your money. So you only lost $4,000 over those 10 years. Not horrible, but oh shoot, I think I just ended it. No, I didn't. Okay. So yeah. Savings account. You're still losing money. And then most of us put our money in a savings account and then, oh, we're going to save this much, but don't know what we're actually saving for. We're just saving because our parents told us to. But I'm supposed to save toward a goal. Like, I want to buy a house. I want to buy a car. I want to buy whatever. That's what savings accounts are actually for. And they're not supposed to be there for more than a year. That way you don't lose money in your savings account. So short-term goals with savings accounts for. Long-term goals, I have a lot more information for you. Sorry, I did not introduce myself again. I'm still CEO of DMC Consults. We provide information, financial and public information for financial, business goals, personal information, just how to make your life better. So while I'm talking about banks, because a lot of us putting our money there, giving it to them, and they're taking our money, making lots of money, lots of zero, like billions off the money you work hard for every day, and they don't give you anything back for it. It was like, oh, I'm earning an interest rate. What's your interest rate? 1.2% on a CD for 5 years. So in that 5 years, in that CD that you put $20,000 in, they gave you 22 back, meaning over the last 5 years you lost $30,000 inflation. So you should have gotten, what's that? No, it's 30,000, whatever. You should have gotten about 25,000 back, at least. We provide options to where you can do that. 6%, 7%, anything's better than a negative percent. So basically, whatever percent you're getting at your bank, subtract it from 3%, and that's how much you're actually losing. Because banks are robbing you. But I'll have a video on that one day. And the details of why banks rob you. And why they can. And they charge you a fee to be robbed. And then send you home with a dumb sucker. Because you're a dumb sucker. Is how they feel about you. Not my words, their actions. But anyways, there are ways that you can use banks effectively to grow your money, to enhance your stock portfolio, and enhance your bonds. There are good bonds out there. I don't typically suggest most of them. CDs are an absolute joke in my opinion, because in order to get any real return, you have to put a large amount in, and you get a very, very small percent, while they get a huge amount of money just for holding your money because they can, because you chose to, and they charge you a fee to steal your money. Sorry, I know I keep saying that, but basically, I'm CEO of DMC Investments. There are ways that you can earn money off your money, such as investments, stocks, amortized loans. Basically, what the bank does to you, your mortgage, or your car loan through the bank, they give you an amortized loan. You pay them monthly. There are ways that you can be the bank and have other people pay you monthly instead of, hey, my cousin needs some money, I'm gonna give him a loan, and he'll give my money back one day, maybe. Yeah, no, I'm not talking about those kind of friend loan. I'm talking about a real amortized loan, contracts and so forth. And if you're interested in that information, you go to my website, dmcconsults.com, or Facebook, same name, Twitter, Instagram, all of that stuff. If you're interested, my business is open for that kind of stuff. Any other information you want to share or talk about, anything not, just email me, Dante CEO at dmcconsults.com. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. This thing doesn't want to end. Apparently, they want me to keep talking.